I'm the International Sales Director of Novamont, and I thank you for the invitation for the participation of this Forum Latinoamericano de Economía. What I would like to explain to you today is our approach as a Novamont to the circular economy and in which way we are able to introduce different instruments to support all the efforts on the circular economy. First of all, a very quick overview of Novamont, who we are and where we are coming from. First of all, Novamont is one of the international leaders in the sector of bioplastics. We are able to combine two main characteristics: the possibility to produce biochemicals and bioproducts obtained from chemistry and combined with agriculture and with sustainable developments. As a sign of our commitment, we just achieved the certification of a big corporation, and that is give us the possibility to be more committed in terms of responsibility, in sustainability, and in front of local authorities, communities, and all the territories in order to support all our efforts that we are doing in product developments and integration with the different technologies. We are used to say that Novamont is based on three pillars, that is the pillars of our sustainable development. The first pillar is based on the possibility, the idea that we started since the beginning to recover, to use obsolete and deindustrialized sites that in this moment are spread all around Europe, but I would say not only around Europe. Our sites are not competitive anymore in a global economy, and our idea is to use these sites and to turn these plants into something that is able to produce biochemicals, bioproducts with the new technologies, with a higher sustainability. The second pillar is about agriculture. Our idea is, since the beginning, to develop crops that are able to combine low impact and all along the whole value chain, and try to increase collaboration with the farmers, and to use this kind of crops, the result of the crop, as a feeding for our biorefineries. The third point is about the final products that we are able to develop with the society, we are able to develop with our customers in order to reduce the environmental impact at the end of life, combining biodegradation and compostability. Novamont now is an Italian company that is has a turnover that is very close to 300 million euros, and is able to combine different technologies, able to combine different industrial sites in order to combine all together an effort to produce bioplastics. But we are also a research and development center. We are investing a big part of our revenues into research and developments, and we have the possibility to cover by patents all the steps of our technological developments. But we are also a training center. We have a collaboration with the universities, Italian universities, European and international universities, and we are a big training center in order to support the developments and the growth of students in the sector of biotechnology. Italy is our hub, our base starting point. You can see here in this slide the map of Novamont, of Italy, and where Novamont is established. We have 4 production sites in Italy, and you can see that there are several connections between several plants in order to optimize and integrate all the production that we are doing. For instance, in the northeast part, close to Venice, we have a production site that is totally dedicated to production of 1,4-butanediol. The butanediol is an important building block that is used for the production of biochemicals and bioproducts like matter B. All this integrated system is then concentrated in final production sites that are dedicated to the production of matter B. Matter B is the family, is the name of our bioplastics that are spread and distributed all around the world. Matter B is exactly our finished product. The finished product is something that is giving us the possibility to trigger, to develop all our strategy for in a circular economy. And Matter B is based on two main features. The one is the renewability. As explained, the possibility to use renewable resources as a feedstock to produce bioplastic. The second part is about the biodegradability and compostability. So the possibility that to have as a final stage of the life of a product, a packaging, film for mulch in agriculture or other products, and an important and added value in the end of life through a composting plant or an anaerobic digestion plant, or in case of agriculture, the biodegradation into the soil. This is the circle that is explaining in a snapshot, is in a very, very quick way what is the possible support of our developments. We start from renewable resources, so we start from raw materials, from vegetable origins. We are producing building blocks like 1,4-butanediol and azelaic acid. We are using these building blocks to produce biodegradable polyesters, and the name of this family is Oligo B. And then we're using Oligo B to produce Matter B, to produce our certified bioplastics that is obtained from renewable resources. Matter B is then sold, is given to customers in different technologies in order to produce the final products like bags, paper bags, packaging, food service, and agricultural products like mulch film. The secret of all these kind of products is to integrate in end of life, so the possibility to use these kind of products and reduce the environmental impact. So biodegradability and compostability are the key features of these kind of products. The final product is then, at the end of the treatment in a composting plant, for instance, is the production of organic material that is able to reduce the carbon dioxide emission, but also to increase the quality of the soil. This is a compost. Compost is then used in agriculture, and that can be also used to increase the quality of the soil and increase the organic material into the soil. This is a very quickly a range of possible applications. We are going from retail market, shopping bags, fruits and vegetable bags, to the application in separate collection, like bags for the collection, liners, different sizes, different final products, depending on the organization of the collection of the organic waste locally, agriculture, packaging, food service, and then the endless number of new applications in which the compostability can be an additional and important feature at the end of life, like coffee capsules, like punnets for packaging, like stickers for fruits. You can see a picture of a sticker on apple, in order to optimize and close the loop of our system. This is a very important concept. The possibility to increase and support all the scheme for the collection of organic waste is what the key point with which we started since the beginning of our life, and we are willing to promote these schemes, these systems in a wider way, and we can use them. Novamont has. And Italy has an example, as a case, as a platform for the collection of organic waste, and showing the benefits of all of these kind of integration and efforts, not only at European level, but everywhere. And the possibility to have this kind of system as a successful case to reduce environmental impact of the waste management, but also to increase the quality of the soil. And that is very clearly explained in this circle. So we start from marginal areas, so the possibility to use crops that are not in competition with the food to produce feedstocks that then can be used in our biorefinery. The biorefinery will produce bio-based and biodegradable products like matter B, but not only. And these kind of products are then used in local systems in collaboration with the local authorities in order to reduce, on one side, as I explained, the environmental impact at the end of life of the waste. On the other side, also to increase the quality of the soil. And after the treatment plants, so after the composting or after the treatment in an anaerobic digestion plant, to give to the agriculture compost to increase the organic carbon into the soil. The second part of my presentation is about a short explanation of the importance of the soil. So soil is important. Just to give you some numbers, 33% of the global soil, according to the FAO, is now degraded. Reduce the quality. In some cases, the quality is so low that agriculture in that kind of soils is not possible anymore. The second is about an estimation of the United Nations. So over the last 2 centuries, so 200 years, the soil organic carbon, that is the basic principle, the basic material for the quality of the soil, has been decreased of 8% globally. And 20% of the surface of the European Union in this moment, just to give you a case in a European level, is subject to erosion, with erosion rate that is around 10 tons per hectare every year. So this is just to give you the importance of the preservation of the soil. And that is everywhere. It's not only at the Italian problem, it's not a European problem, it's a problem at a global level. What is the importance of the compost? It's very simple. Compost that is obtained for the treatment of organic waste can be a valid and important support to bring back organic material to the soil and restoring the fertility. If there is a possibility to apply compost, if there is a possibility to set up a system that is integrated with the different technologies, we have the possibility on one side to capture carbon, so in form of a carbon dioxide, but also to restore the soil and increase the organic material and recover what we are losing due on intensive agriculture, due on climate change, reduction of water availability, and so on. Just to close, this is a general stream of that is explained the circular bioeconomy. As a Novamont, we would like to stay into this loop and with our technologies that are starting from raw materials till the final product, we would like to give more and more an important and valuable support in this kind of new processes in order to protect the soil and to reduce as much as possible the environmental impact of the waste, and using the waste not in a linear way but in a circular way in order to obtain at the end of the circle new raw materials that can be used again into the closed loop of a circular economy. I finished. If you have any questions about my presentation, if you have any comments, I'm at your disposal. Thank you very much and enjoy.